I always think of, would a old lady or an old man wear it? And if the answer is yes, I'm gonna buy it. Hi there, Michelle here, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is a good old-fashioned thrift with me. I feel like I haven't done one of these videos in so long, but it's been like I would say episodes. 3-4 videos since I've done a thrift with me that's just a thrift with me and not like a vlog slash thrift with me slash buying yarn and whatnot. As per usual, I forgot to film in the car, but also the weather outside is like, how do I describe it? Forks, Washington from Twilight. I'm not the biggest fan of Twilight, but I have watched all the movies. That's what it's like outside for the past, I don't know, week and a half. It's just gloomy the entire time. But anyways, me and my sister went thrifting the other day, so let's get right into that. During this thrift trip, we ended up going to 4 different thrift stores, and this was the first one. I saw more of these cups, which are adorable, and then of course I had to check out their crafting book section. This is where I always find those golden handbooks. They had crochet for Barbie doll, which I thought it was kind of neat. If it was more vintage, I probably would have picked it up, but it was like dated in the 2000s. And then, you know, I can't help myself looking at adorable winter coats, because I love them so much and they're adorable. There was this really nice vintage chrome table. I love these tables. Then we went to the second store. This store, I really like looking at all of their fabrics and their like home items. That's where I usually find some of the cool things. And then they did have a lot of placeholders and placemats. I was very tempted to buy this, but I just don't see any use of it right now, so I did leave it. And this store here actually does have a pretty good crafting section. They always have a lot of really good patterns and random, like, I mean, literal random things in this store. Now, I was looking at some skirts. This one was adorable, but it was a little too busy. And then I also liked this one, but unfortunately, it was a little bit too big for me. But I would have bought it if it would have fit, because it is such a cute pattern. Then we went to the next thrift store. Now, this one here, I actually didn't get too much footage because I absolutely did not find anything in this store. This store is a very hit and miss, so I just kind of forgot to film because I wasn't finding anything. And then we went to the last Value Village of the day. And then, of course, I went to the fabric section. These were actually like, I think they're like kitchen curtains. I love these. They kind of reminded me of the Simpsons corn curtains that they have in their kitchen. I didn't need them for anything, so I did leave them. Then I did check out their skirts. I'm really into skirts these last 2 months, and I'm so tempted to buy all of them. And then when I come home, I realize, wait, you have so many skirts. You don't need any more of them. Like this one here, I really liked the color and I really liked the style. The only problems is that it was a little bit too big and the material was just very lightweight and very sheer. And I just don't want to have to wear like a slip underneath a skirt. I just want to like wear some tights and a skirt and be on my way. I don't want to have too many layers. Now, I saw this purse, which I actually thought was really, really adorable. They wanted like $14, and I don't think it was ever used, but I didn't buy it. I did find some really good things, but I didn't find too many things. I usually show you guys in order of the stores that I go to of what I bought. I think I'm just gonna save the best items till last. Let's just start off with the smaller stuff. I feel like a lot of people don't check out the crafting section of thrift stores. They are a gold mine. If you want to start like knitting, crocheting, sewing, anything like that, and you don't know if you're gonna like it or not, go to the thrift store and buy your supplies there. If you don't like it, you spend a fraction of the price. And then if you do like it, well, you can find some pretty cool stuff there that is older. Like for me, I like finding like vintage sewing stuff and vintage crocheting things and things that are just out of stock, such as this. I bought this for $2, packs of little happy mushroom felt. It was from the Thanksgiving collection at Michael's, because I'm pretty sure the Create Ology, that brand right there, is a Michaels brand, and they had originally had it for $8 and I got it for $2. So I'm not gonna open it right now just because I have a tendency of opening things and then losing everything inside. What I'm gonna do with it, I'm not 100% sure, but they're happy smiley mushrooms. Adorable. I will find a craft for this. How many pages do I get? 10. I get 10 of these. It's amazing. They're so cute. That the second thrift store we went to, this one I have to say is very, I can't even say it's hit and miss. Like 1 out of 5 times I find something really cool in that store, and then the rest of the times it's just whatever I find doesn't fit, it's too big, the price isn't right, just something is always off with that store. Sometimes I find really great things. Those books down there I found at that store, so that was a good find. But I did find one thing there, and that's another book. This one was actually a library book from Casterville Public Library, and it says discarded. It does say 18 at the bottom, which leads me to believe that there are 17 more of these books, if not more of these books, if 18 is not the biggest number. My other do-it-yourself books over here, 16 is how many was in that series. Let's see the copyright date. I didn't look at that. Ooh, 1975. So you know some good stuff is gonna be in here. And this one is less of a craft. What? Oh, that's cute. They teach you how to make like these picture frames. That is so cute. This one's a bunch of different things. Oh, look, it tells you how to make silver rings. Whereas my other one, I feel like these creative hand ones are more to do with like sewing and crocheting and yarn and stuff like that, like the fiber arts. Whereas this is like a bunch of different things. It's like there's woodworking, there's metal working, there's weaving. What is this? Painting with sand. I kind of want this painting. There's some sewing tips in here. How to make a flute. How to make a flute. I love these books because you never know what you're gonna find inside them. And I paid $2 for this book. We did go to 2 value villages. I didn't find any at the one. The one was in Hamilton, and that was a very hit and miss one as well. Like that is one where I did find this amazing sewing machine, but unfortunately I didn't find anything that day, so we ended up going to a different one, and I did find something. This really long jacket cardigan. I thought it was so cute, and it was kind of like right near the end of like our shopping trip, and I was just like, I haven't really found anything. Am I even gonna find anything? And then I found this one. The original price was $10, but I did donate some stuff, so I had a coupon, and I know I really shouldn't waste a 20% off coupon on a $10 item, but this is my logic. My logic is I would not pay $10 for this, I'd pay $8. So that's what I did, paid $8 for it. Also, I have some other stuff that I probably should donate, so I'll get another coupon eventually. And what really sucks though is that Value Village, if you're with their email and their Super Savers program and everything, they'll send you coupons every now and then. They sent me a 30% off one that was for the next day. So we went thrifting on the Tuesday, and that 30% coupon didn't start till the Wednesday. So that was a little annoying. Anywho, the brand is Angel's Touch. It is a small medium. I always think of, would a old lady or an old man wear it? And if the answer is yes, I'm gonna buy it. And the answer was yes. All right, and this is what the sweater looks on. I wish I could move my camera back more. I can't as far as it goes. It's super cute. It has these nice pockets on the side. If I wanted to, I could button it up. I don't know, I've been really drawn to this green color lately, and I think it's because the way that my style, like my fashion style and my home decor style is really going hard into those 70s, 80s vibes, that I'm kind of seeing how green looks really good with like browns and oranges, even though like technically they shouldn't really go together because they're like on opposite ends of the color wheel. But then again, opposite ends of the color wheel are actually like, what is that word? They are complementary colors. But yeah, I just really like how green is like playing into my wardrobe lately, and I want to buy more things that are different shades of green. Not so much darker greens. I like these olivey kind of greens, but I think this would be perfect more for fall and spring. I think less for winter, or like a car jacket. So like if I want to go for a little drive, I'll bring my winter coat with me, but then I'll wear this one because it's cute. This was such a good find. And speaking of green things, I think I found one of the cutest coats that I've ever seen. I found this coat. It's cute. It's adorable. It's not technically my style. It is my style, but it isn't. Like I was going for more like, you know, the grungier long trench coats and like the band tees and skinny jeans, but I am not gonna pass up the opportunity for this. It gives me Little Women vibes. Little House on the Prairie, 1800s. Early 1900s. It's so cute. And I actually found it at the first thrift store we went to. Paid $10 for it. $10. That's amazing. The brand is Woodland Outdoors Canada, and it was made in Canada, so you know it's vintage. Looking at this, knowing it's made in Canada, definitely the 80s, if not earlier than the 80s. There is one little thing. The button here is gone. There was like a little, like it's velvet, and it had popped off, but there's a spare button. So I'm just going to replace the button there with the spare button. And the inside is like this quilted lining. It is so warm. It is so heavy duty, but it's not too heavy. You know what I mean? Like, you know when you have like a really heavy duty winter coat and it's just like you're suffocating in it? This one doesn't feel like that one. This one just feels extra cozy. It's like you're just wearing a blanket. There's something so cute on the back, and I think it's one of the main reasons why I wanted it. There's a little bow. There's just a little tiny bow on the back. Like, how darling is this? Now, on my view monitor, it's really looking like a dark teal turquoise color, but in reality, it is more of a dark emerald green. The color in my view monitor looks just as cute as this color, but it is more green than it is blue. I think that this is just so cute, and for $10, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. Here's the coat. Oh my goodness, I feel so fancy in it. I feel like I have to go and sing Christmas carols, even though Christmas is over and I do not sing Christmas carols. This is the vibe it's giving me. Button it up. I still need to fix the button. I haven't done that yet. I will fix it. Look at how cute this is. This is so cute. I feel like a toddler. There's little pockets here. Like, I can only fit maybe 3/4 of my hand in there, even though I like a really nice deep pocket that you could fit half a sub in, like my yellow jacket. It has like, you know, that kind of like capey dress type of style, which I'm a big fan of, and I don't actually own any coats like this, so that's kind of why I bought it. And then here is the back of it, which I think is quite adorable. Again, that bow sold me on this coat. It's so adorable. I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of it for the rest of the year. It's the first week of January, and then you get February, but then the time March comes, I'm kind of sick of my winter coats and I just want to go back to my spring raincoats kind of thing. I feel like it's more a fancier coat, and I'm not really going anywhere fancy. Maybe I'll think of an outfit that I'm like, oh, like this would be perfect to wear it with. I like how it looks open. I like how it looks closed. I think the only thing that would make this coat 10 times better is if like this thing was a hood. I mean, yes, I look like the dinosaur from Jurassic Park that spits venom out of its mouth. It is a look. This is just such a really cute coat. And you know me when it comes to coats. If it's unique, it's vintage, and it's different, and I don't already own it, I'm compelled to buy it. I know I have an addiction to buying too many coats, but again, I live in Canada, so I like to have a different coat for every outfit, and I don't have a green coat. So I can justify purchasing that because I don't own a green coat. I know I didn't thrift a lot, but I think what I thrifted is some good pieces. This year, I'm gonna make it a habit of mine not to just to thrift. If it is something unique, something that I know I don't already own, or it's something that I do own but I know I absolutely love and it's in a different color, those are what I'm gonna be buying this year. I'm not just gonna be buying things because it's cheap, and I'm not gonna be buying things just because like, oh, it's cute. If I don't see myself wearing it like the next day, I'm not gonna buy it. I don't wanna buy things for the wrong season, and I think that's what usually happens, is that I'll buy the summer stuff in the winter time, and then when it's the summertime, I'm not really into that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try my best not to be spending too much money thrifting. Also this year, I wanna do more crocheting. Like, I really wanna just like do a ton of crocheting, so I'd rather make something of my own than have to buy it. That will do it for this video. If you're new to my channel, you like sewing, thrifting, crafting, and crocheting, why not hit that subscribe button? You can also follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, which is both Fancy Dinosaur Tea Party. I think that is it, so y'all have a good day now.